Hi, welcome to my class. This is Yoga Stretch Fusion. I'm Jennifer Wagner with Collective Wellness, and today's class is floor only. We don't get up and down from the floor, so that's much easier on the shoulders, knees, hips. Make sure to exercise within your ability, and if you experience any difficulty, please stop, seek a physician right away. All right, let's get started. Find a space. Grab that chair if you need to, and then join me back here. Welcome back to Yoga Stretch Fusion. Today is floor only, but again, you have that chair as an option. You can sit in that chair at any time or whatever space works best for you. We're going to start by laying down on the floor. I'm going to turn to the side, and you're going to lower your elbows down to the floor first, and then all the way down. Legs extended down to the floor, palms open to the sky. Shoulders relaxed. And if you need to, especially if you feel really tense through the hips and shoulders, kind of wiggle the shoulders, wiggle the hips. Just kind of let go. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Letting everything go. Leave all your stress, all your worries at the door. Inhale. Exhale. And opening your eyes, arms come up over your head. Going into a full body stretch. Reach as far as you can. If you'd like your palms facing up, let your arms fall down as you feel it through the shoulders also. Good, and then bring your knees in towards your chest. Grab a hold of around or underneath, whichever works best. And then just rock side to side. We'll massage through the hips and back. Inhale. And exhale. Center, placing your feet on the floor, toes and knees are straight forward. We're going to start with your hands down by sides into a bridge. So pelvic tilt first, tilt your hips, and then you're going to lift your hips up off the floor until you have a straight line. But I want you to make sure that the inner thighs are activated so the knees stay straight forward. Then go up as far as you comfortably can go. And then we're going to go down and up. So we're going to start warming up through the core and the rest of the body. Inhale, exhale. Using your lower back and your tush, and then relax, engaging your core the whole time. A few more times. There you go. Let's up and hold this point. Making sure that your support is through the shoulder blades. We're not up into the neck area. Pull your abdominals in. We're going to lift those hips up a little bit higher. Keep those knees in. And then pulse. There you go. Inhale. And exhale. And release all the way down. Abdominal crunches, hands on your thighs. You're going to reach up. Crunch, and then you're going to slide back down, and then hands down by your sides, crunch, chin away from your chest, reach for those heels, come back down, slide the hands up the thighs, again relax the neck, crunch, pull your belly button down towards your spine, come back down by your sides, crunch, there you go, back, again, up, forward. Good. Pulling your belly button down. And forward. Chin is relaxed. Neck is relaxed. Let's do one more each. Up. forward. And full body stretch, reaching as far as you can. Extending through your toes, your fingertips. Bring your knees in towards your chest, grabbing hold of underneath or on top. And then rock side to side, massaging to the back, little stretch to the back. Place your hands, or excuse me, not your hands, your feet on the floor. Hands do go up to the floor. You're going to go side to side. So we're going to feel this through the hips a little bit more. I'm going to warm up those hips a little bit. Take your right ankle, cross it over your left knee, and then right knee moves away from you. Left thigh is going to come in and down. Again. In and down. And come in as far as you can go. Feel that stretch through the right hip and then release. Feeling that warming up through the hip movement. Inhale and exhale. Coming in and hold. Take your right hand in between. You're going to grab a hold of your left thigh. Rest your head back down. Pulling in and then rock side to side. Feel that through the right hip rotators. Inhale. Exhale. Release your leg and then we'll switch sides. So now your left foot is on top of your right knee. And then you're going to bring your right thigh in and release. And in, so you're pulling the leg in without touching it to start with. Feeling that through the left hip. These are great for if you have sciatic nerve issues, pinched nerves, which is very common to be in the hip joint. Okay, you're going to come up and hold. So bring your right thigh in, left hand goes in between, grab a hold of your right thigh, bring your head back down, shoulders relax, pull your right thigh in, feel that through the left hip, and then rock side to side. There you go. Inhale. Exhale. Feel that through the left hip, kind of move around as you rock side to side. A little bit more. Release, and then butterfly, open and close. Open the knees and open. Feeling that through the inner thigh and groin. Keeping your back towards the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and open and hold. Bottoms of your feet together. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your knees back together. You're going to roll over onto your stomach. So we're going to start off with hovers, working through the core. You can go into a full plank if you wish, where you're on your hands, but we're going to do just the hovers, where your elbows are directly underneath your shoulders. palms facing down, so we're not holding onto the hands. And if you already know how to do this pose, go ahead and go into it and challenge yourself a little more. Palms down so the shoulders are open. You're going to toes under, and then if you need to be on your knees first or then get in position, but I want you to push your heels back and then have that straight line. Inhale, you can drop a knee or two if you need to, but keep those hips in that straight line. Pull your abdominals up and towards your ribcage. Feel the abs in the back working. Inhale. Again, knees or without. Exhale. Lower the knees. Toes are pointed. Lower your hips. And you're going to lift your chest up and out as you pull your elbows back. Slide your shoulder blades down as you feel this through the abs. And probably even into the shoulders and back too. And then you're going to come down. We're going to go into stages of the bow pose. Again, if you already know this, you can go right into it. Hands down by your sides, palms facing down. Lifting the legs up off the floor, toes are pointed. And then lift your chest off the floor. Chin is slightly tucked so your neck is long. Hands come up off the floor, reaching back towards your feet. So this is the first phase. Feel this through the lower back. Chin is slightly tucked. And then lower everything down. And then you can rest your head down to the side for just a little tiny break. Next phase, bending at your knees. You're going to grab a hold of your ankles. You can stay at phase 1 if you need to. Second phase is grabbing hold of the ankles. All right. Then or actually you can even do this with your knees bent without holding on to the ankles. So we're going to go right into the next phase, lifting everything up. But you can do this without holding on to the feet if you need to. Chin is tucked. Lift the legs to the sky, lifting your chest up. Again, chin is slightly tucked, your neck is long. Holding the pose, inhale. See if you can go a little bit further. Exhale. If you'd like, you can challenge lifting the chin up, but we're not straightening the neck, so only go up as far as you're comfortable. And release everything. We're going to sit back into child's pose. So shifting your hips back, knees are bent. Curl yourself into a ball. This will give you a counter pose for your spine. Arms down by your sides. If you need to, you could always stack your fist. Rest your forehead on your fist if you have a hard time bringing your head to the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Release. We're going to go back into the hover that we did earlier. So walk yourself back out. Elbows underneath, shoulders, toes come out from under. And then shift your heels back. Nice straight line through the hips. Shoulders up, elbows stacked. Neck is long. Inhale. Exhale. Hold in the pose. Again, you have the option of a knee or two. Inhale, pull your abdominals in up toward your rib cage. Feel that through the abdominals and back. And release. Toes are out. Shift your hips down. Lift your chest up and out as you slide your elbows back. Shoulder blades pressing down. And then lowering all the way down. We're going to go into seal, so slide your hands right by your chest. What I want you to do is I want you to kind of rock those hips because the hips are going to be staying on the floor. So this part right here is staying on the floor. If you have really tight hips, they're going to want to pop up. So seal pose, pushing your chest to the sky, pushing your hands into the floor, chin is lifted, slide your shoulder blades down, go into the pose as high as you can. So if you need to be here, that's fine for your back. Shoulders down, lift your chin and your chest. Feel that through the abdominals and into the hip flexors. Coming down. Now, you can stay with that phase, or if you want to go a little further, bend your knees. Toes are pointed towards your head. We're going to go back up into that seal, pushing your chest. Chin is up, chest is up, toes are pointed towards your head. Go into as far as you can. If you really have that flexibility and you can touch your head to your feet, that's fine too. More power to you. Shoulders down. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale down. And sit back in child's pose again. Shifting your hips back, knees bent. Arms down by your sides, curling into a ball. Or stack a fist if you can't lower your head to the floor. This is a counter pose for your spine. Should feel really good. Little break. Inhale. Exhale. Going into extended child's pose. Fingers are spread. Slide your hands out in front as you press your chest down. Feel this through the shoulders and the back. Shifting your hips back still. Inhale. Exhale. Cross both arms underneath, palms facing up. Flip your palms up. Reach as far as you can and then lower your head and your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Curl yourself up and switch your arms around. Still palms facing up. Reach as far as you can. And then lower your head and your chest. And you might feel this a little differently between shoulders, especially if one's tighter than the other. And curl yourself up, all the way up. Go ahead into a seated position. Start with your legs crossed over without them overlapping. And then walk your hands out. You can slide out. Feel that through the hips. This is a version of the pigeon pose. Walk your hands over to one side. Reach as far as you can away from you and then press your chest down. Feel that through the side of the body. Keep your hips down on the mat. Walk your hands around to the other side. Reaching as far as you can. Stretch away from you. Keep your hips down. Press your chest down. Inhale. Exhale. Walk back to center. And then walk your hands back. We're going to switch our feet around. So switch the other foot in front. And then walk yourself out as far as you can. Inhale. Exhale, pressing your chest down if you go a little further. Walk your hands over to one side, reaching away from you. Keep your hips down. Pressing your chest down. Walk over to the other side. Reaching away from you as you press your chest down. Hips stay down. Coming up. You're going to grab a hold of your front ankle with your opposite hand. And you're going to lift up and over, stretch through the obliques. Push the arm back. And up and over. And push the arm back. And up and over. And release. Go ahead and switch your feet out. Grab a hold of the ankle. Reaching up and over. Keep your hips down. Feel that stretch to the side of the body. And release, pushing back. Up and over. And pushing back. And good. Legs out in front. Toes pressing down. Sliding down. Chin is tucked. Stretch through the spine and shins. Chin is tucked. Feel that through the back of the neck. This should feel really good, especially if you've been at the computer all day or just standing in general. Give that break through the neck and shoulders. Toes are pressed down. Feel that through the shins, top of the feet. Coming back. Butterfly pose, bottoms of your feet together. And then rock side to side. Center, pressing those knees down. And then your right arm is going to cross over, pull in. So you're going to do 2 stretches at one. Tricep, bring your hand to your back. Lifting up and back. Release, switch sides. Left arm pulls across and tricep. And release. Go ahead and just relax the legs comfortably in whatever position you'd like to sit in. Chest is lifted, shoulders relaxed, and then rock side to side. So feel this through the neck and shoulders. If you need to, find that center through your tailbone, go up to the spine. And turn your head side to side. To the front, push your chin back. Tuck your chin down. Feel that in the back of the neck. And push your chin up and out. Feel that from the front of the neck down to the chest. And release. Alright, go ahead and work through those fingers. And I want you to move those fingers as quickly as you can, like a little warm up. And I want you to make sure that you're bending every single joint. This is very important if you have arthritis, or if you work with your hands a lot, computers, phones, even labor work, if you're doing that constant motion. We want to make sure that we stretch and strengthen through the hand. Make a fist. I want you to make a tight fist and then open as wide as you can. Tight and open. So we're strengthening and stretching. Shoulders and elbows relax. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and open. Curl your fingertips. I'll move my hands so you can see a little better. Curl your fingertips like a cat and then open back up. Inhale. Palms together. We're going to start with shoulders down, keeping those shoulders down as we do this. And your thumbs are facing your body. You're going to lower the hands down as your elbows go out, and then back up. Feel this through the wrist. Try to have your palms together as much as you can. Lower down, keeping the heel of the hand together if you can. Pressing your knuckles together so the back of the hand push towards each other. So you feel that Press and release. Press and release. You still are pressing down with the hand. Link your fingers together and then rock side to side. Feel that through the wrist, both sides. There you go. Inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and circle it around. Flick water off your fingers. And then shake it out. One finger at a time to your thumb. Start slow and then build up your speed. And then now palm of your hand. One finger at a time, palm of your hand. I want you to try to keep your other finger straight as possible. That's actually more challenging than touching the palm of your hand. Now, quickly. Okay, and then you're going to close one finger at a time, and then open one finger at a time. Think about speed photography, like the flowers, petals. And release. Arms out in front, shoulders relaxed, elbows are straight, and hinge from your wrists. There you go. Inhale. Exhale. And then palms flat. You're going to have your fingers straight, palms flat. You're going to go out wide as you can, and then back together. Wide as you can. Back together. Stretch as wide as you can. Back together. Then you're going to start with your thumb. You're going to go towards each other, and then your pointer finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky, back together. Thumb. One finger at a time. This is the most challenging for me with my arthritis. Sometimes if you need to, you can always have your hands on something. Sliding in. You can be on the floor too. One more time. And then just shake it out. And flick water off the fingers. And release. Okay, sitting comfortably, nice and tall. I want you to find the center from your tailbone. We're going to go into some relaxation. Hands resting in your thighs. And then eyes gently closed. Nice and tall through the spine. Shoulders relaxed. Inhale. Exhale. Letting everything go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Allow the music to flow through your body. Slowly open your eyes. Inhale, reach for the sky. And exhale. Again, inhale, reach as high as you can. Exhale. One more time. And exhale. And namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you liked the class. If you did, go ahead and click on the subscribe button, a little picture of me, and you'll get notifications for my next class, which are free. And then there's also another video if you can click on that too. Have a great day. Come back soon.